I know when that circle's spinning and it says you're live, well, then that means that we are indeed live, and it's blessed to be alive. Because let me tell you something right now, we are back, and it is Bumps and Bruises, and we not only have the El Tucretente, Mr. Ultimate Sensei, the one who, of course, taught Bruce everything he knows, but we also got the good brother returning on the return episode of Bumps and Bruises, B&Bs. We got the good brother, Mr. The, a.k.a. Scotty Two Stone. Thank you for joining me on this expedition that we're about to embark on tonight in the wee hours of the AM on Bumps and Bruises, shaking off the rust, talking about wrestling, doing everything that we love to do, that we are blessed to be able to do. But thank you once again, Scotty Two Stone, to be back in the fold with me, back in the mold, baby. Let's go. All right, so to just briefly get this out of the way, to explain the brief absence, we were having some hiccups on YouTube over the past couple of weeks, or past couple of months, I should say. And like I said, it just feels great to be back. Happy that everything's clicking. We're firing on all cylinders. We got a lot to talk about. A lot has unfolded in the simulation of the wrestling industry. And with that being said, we're going to kick this thing straight off with just diving straight into it, because as we were talking about before we got on air. But that is Mr. L.A. Knight, yeah, who has been vacant from our television screens for the past couple of weeks. And I'm going to lead it right now. I'm going to waste no time in saying it. We're going to kick it off with a bang. I think it's absolutely horseshit that he got punished for holding up what is now being referred to as the sign of doom, as I like to call it. Because he was coming to the ring, for those that don't know that are watching this, whether you're watching live or watching afterwards, that he was coming to the ring and he held up a sign that says, "We want LA Knight, no more Jey Uso." And ever since that moment, we haven't heard him mention on TV. He lost his Slim Jim commercial to an AI version of fucking Macho Man Randy Savage, God rest his soul.
Macho Man should be the
best Slim Jim on top of all that, there's been now reported talks that there is no creative in store for it. Why is that okay to you, and why do I hate it? You lead us.
Okay, so they wanted him to replace Jey Uso to take that pin from CM Punk.
The crowd, yes.
That's
whoa. Not take the pin. See,
That's
as much as I...
Okay, see, this is the issue. So you want him to hold CM Punk's championship. You'd rather him be the champion than CM Punk at this rate. Because that's what he was going for. Now, originally, LA Knight did such great for TNA. He boosted their ratings so much. But CM Punk took, in Triple H's words, a piss-ass company like AEW and gave them their 1 million views. He left that show, went to shit for a long time. Fucking 500,000 views.
That's true.
So, yeah, CM Punk draws more.
AEW Collision under 400K these days.
So CM Punk's a bigger draw than LA Knight.
Yes.
He gets eyes on the program, where LA Knight don't. What did Eli Drake do for TNA?
He ended up getting signed to WWE, where he became the maximum male model.
I'm just saying, what did he do for TNA though?
He was entertaining to watch.
Did he bolster the ratings?
I would think enough so.
Did he get him
enough that they partnered with WWE because of their consistent ratings? That's why WWE went and came.
Eli Drake did for him, even though Eli Drake was like,
I think he played a part. He was a factor.
7 years before him. You might as well say AJ Styles played a factor into it.
Yes, he did.
No, AJ Styles is more of a draw than
growing that brand and growing that business. Yeah, I don't think that WWE partners with them if they don't have a good enough draw to actually bring in new viewers to WWE.
They're an easy market. They don't see him as a threat. It wasn't because Eli Drake worked for him, LA Knight, whatever you want to call him. LA Knight does not do nothing for your promotion. Yes, he sells merch, and that's good for him if he was smart and got a good merch deal and makes that money off the merch sales, but he probably wasn't, and WWE makes all that money off him.
Well, I forget I think it was with Not Sam. I hope I'm not misquoting here. But like I said, I'm shaking rust off. But I think it was on the Not Sam podcast a couple months ago that he said, "I just don't know what else there is that you need me to do to show you that I deserve this strap, that I deserve this title, that it's a dream of mine, a dream that I had as a kid, is to hold a world title. I'm not saying it has to be the World Heavyweight Championship. Because originally,
How many
if you
wrestlers
remember,
do you think have that dream?
a ton of them.
Exactly.
But originally, though,
All
if
of
you
them.
remember, I thought that he would hold the World Heavyweight Championship by the end of the year. I went on record saying that. But once CM Punk held it, obviously I'm a punker dude, to Bill Phil. But at the end of the day, why can't he get the Cody title? What's Cody doing with the title that's so much better than what LA Knight could do with it?
Because kids love him.
Kids don't love LA Knight.
Kids love everything.
Sorry, he doesn't sign every autograph as he walks to the fucking ring.
I think LA Knight.
And I like Cody, but come on now.
An ego problem.
We got to call spade spade.
That's his issue. He has an ego problem. He thinks he's bigger than everything else. And he's not. He's not bigger than the WWE.
Okay.
He's not a better writer than whoever's writing stories, AI or not.
Let me have fun with this here, then. If Stone Cold in 1996, when he wins the King of the Ring, right?
And cuts the 316 program.
And cuts the 316
program. Why did he cut that? Why exactly cut that?
That was on a whim because he got told after he came back from the hospital because he got his head busted open earlier in the night and still came back, that he was asked, or he asked, I should say, what did Jake Roberts say in the promo? And he said something religious. Exactly. And that's where he says Austin 316. And again, it ends up merch selling, signs, all that good shit throughout the crowd. But now imagine a world where Austin doesn't get a fucking pushed for a world title. At what point do you go, what the fuck, man? What are we doing here?
Would that have hurt him? No. That would not have hurt him.
No, but didn't it help him? It did help him. You can't deny that it helped.
Helped him what?
If Stone Cold never holds a world title, you know what I mean. What are we talking about?
Because some people say Razor Ramon's one of the greatest people. Never
R.I.P. Love Razor Ramon.
Ted DiBiase Sr., $1 Million Man, never held a title.
Is that a mistake that they never held a world title?
Roddy Piper never held a title.
And that one's baffling. That one I actually wasn't aware of until we were talking about this days beforehand.
Merch sales don't mean nothing. That's what you keep going back to.
That is a factor to me.
You know who sold the most merch for someone that weighed under 200 pounds? The Hurricane. Funny part is he's the first one.
Stand back.
He's the first one to sell $1 million worth of merch for someone under 200 pounds. They didn't give him a belt. He didn't need the belt. He was already as far over as he's going to get, and that's what's up with LA Knight.
That's two different cases, though.
What's he going to do with the belt? Nothing.
That's two different cases.
Okay.
To me, that's two different cases.
Merch sales. Okay, you're going to talk
as a factor.
You're going to talk about how he cuts great promos. You know who else used to cut great promos? What about Raven? What about me?
Now, see, that's iffy because here's why I say that. Did he deserve a much bigger push than he received once he came over to the Fed? Yes. But at the same time, there were so many guys in the fold that what do you exactly do with them? You can't, in that moment, in that era, you can't put a world title on Raven. And I understand that. As much as I love Raven, there's not a world title at that moment you could put on. Right now, dude, the product is stagnant. Look at the fucking attendance. Look at the tickets. Look at the struggles that WWE is having. They're having the same issue with the hard cam side that AEW is having. You're going to
say LA Knight's going to be solving all them attendance issues if you put a belt on.
I think that it wouldn't be stale booking if you put the WWE Undisputed Championship that Cody Rhodes is currently holding on LA Knight. Why can't John Cena's last opponent be LA Knight? And then LA Knight wins at the Royal Rumble. Okay. And then LA Knight goes on to the fucking WrestleMania and a one-on-one against Cody Rhodes and beat him.
Final opponent, but it doesn't make sense.
He deserves the rub.
It doesn't make sense for him to be John Cena's opponent. They have no history.
Oh, but it makes sense for it to be Gunther? The guy that's fucking handed weird feud after weird feud?
No, it would have made perfect sense.
The guy that's been on vacation since the end of August?
It made perfect sense for, like, Brock Lesnar to have that match against.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just the way Brock Lesnar deserved to end the streak. Look, I love Bork Laser. I have a Funko of him, but get the fuck out of here, man.
But
Brock Lesnar doesn't need another rub.
Fucking history. They have the history together. Why would you put?
They just had a match at WrestlePalooza, and it was practically a squash.
Yeah, they should have had that for fucking Saturday night or for John Cena's final match. Him, fucking RKO.
Brock squashes him in his last match.
Or Randy Orton. Someone he had history with.
He already had the Randy match.
Yeah, I know. They fucked it up and they shot their load too soon.
So why can't it be LA Knight? Somebody that's never even fought
That's fine. Let it be LA Knight. Don't make sense to me.
LA Knight gets the rub in the last match for Cena. Then he wins the Royal Rumble. And then he beats Cody for the title at WrestleMania. Punk and LA Knight are your champions. What's so wrong about that?
No more viewers are going to come in because of LA Knight.
I at least think you might get more than what you're getting now. Because obviously viewers are getting sick of this shit.
They're getting sick of the stale writing. That's the issue.
Dude, it's the same predictable shit every week.
Well, it was the same predictable shit in the Attitude Era.
As much as I love Cody Rhodes, he comes out and goes, what do you want to talk about? Oh, you want to talk about Drew McIntyre?
That Attitude Era that you hold so high in regard of everything. Same two champions every fucking week.
What, Stone Cold,
Rock and Stone Cold. With a splash of Mick Foley here and there.
Which got a crazy pop.
Rey Mysterio every once in a while. The only reason he held that belt.
Well, that was one time.
The only reason he held that belt is because Eddie died.
And then the second time he lost it in one night on Raw.
Well, I'm just saying.
Against the Golden Goose. The Golden Shovel Holder himself, John Cena.
But it's always been stale. He's just now old enough to realize that you didn't know shit when you were a kid.
Oh, I knew a lot of things. I still know a lot of things. That's why we defend our takes as strongly as we do.
And that's why you cry during wrestling matches.
Every once in a while, if I'm emotional, maybe.
That's why you cry.
If LA Knight wins the Royal Rumble and wins WrestleMania in the main event, I'm going to fucking piss and shit myself and chart myself at the same time.
See, that's the thing. LA Knight don't need that belt. It doesn't make him more popular. It doesn't bring WWE's attendance numbers up. They're in the hole. What they need is maybe Triple H dive back into the Vince McMahon playbook.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Figure, come out there, cut fucking heel promos, try to screw over people how he can.
I mean, it would be more refreshing than what we're getting now.
Maybe you should come out there, walk out to "There's No Chance in Hell" theme.
I would also say this. We got to stop pushing people that are fucking worthless. And I'm sorry to Solo Sankola and the MFTs. But, dude, that stable is dead in the water. They've been dead in the water. But they get maximum TV time every Friday night. And for the life of me, I can't understand it. Tama sucks. Tonga sucks. The big dude sucks. And Solo sucks. Solo's at least funny. Diet Rhino?
If you go out there and watch
Diet Rhino?
Yeah, you only watch what WWE tells you to watch.
Jason,
you don't go out there and watch the other shit.
Well, he goes by Jason Mateo.
But you go out there and watch his other stuff, man. His other bodies of work. That's what WWE does. They water down certain people. Especially homegrown people that ain't homegrown stars.
Because that makes them mad. Because they didn't mold them on their own. So I agree with you on that. If Jeff Cobb got to be New Japan Jeff Cobb, we have a different talk. All I see is Diet Rhino. I literally look at a Diet Rhino.
Every once in a while, they're okay, and they'll accept an outside person like Jacob Fatu.
Well, that's because, shit, you automatically have the upper leg if you're a Samoan, brother.
But Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa?
He's Samoan.
I like that.
The Tongas are Samoan.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sounds like he has a speech impediment. I'm not an ableist, but just saying. I don't think he has a speech impediment, so I think that's wrong that he's doing it in the first place. And it sounds stupid. Sounds like he's trying to be an LA Knight fan. He sounds like he's trying to say, yeah. LA Knight should be your and new WWE Undisputed Champion with Mr. 2 Bill Fellas, your World Heavyweight Champion.
And you're wrong.
With LA Knight getting the rub on John Cena's last match.
Punk is a transitional champion.
I thought you were about to go somewhere completely different with that, and we're live, so I'm really glad you didn't.
CM Punk's a transitional champion. He's just there to get the belt on a heel, because we all know heels make better champions.
That's true. Undertaker will tell you that himself, your favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
He always did better chasing it than he did when he had it, because he even said it on his own podcast. He goes, I don't know what to do when I hold it. He goes, I didn't know what kind of promo to cut when I hold it because I'm so used to going after it.
Yeah. It's always chase is always better than the catch, according to Motorhead.
Ooh. Good little Triple H Paul Levesque callback there. Now we're cooking like we didn't have any rust at all. Love it. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Me and you talk LA Knight all the time, and I love it because you're never one to say I'm wrong. You're never one to shy away from saying I'm wrong. In a world full of yes men, you'll tell me when you think I'm wrong. And I love that. And that's what makes this a great show. But I got to defend my boy, man. Eli Drake, the maximum male model, LA Knight. LA Knight's his best character he's had.
If you say so.
Dude, I have glasses. I have multiple t-shirts. I fuck with this dude.
And you have multiple shit of Jey Uso, too. I'm just saying. Doesn't mean he's a fucking great wrestler.
How about I say this? 7 letters, too long, too far. I think they've shoved him down our throats. Every time I see him do this every week, I'm like, LA Knight's way more over than you, right? People are running stale on the same shit that they do every week.
And they'll run stale on LA Knight eventually. But why LA Knight? It makes no sense. He does not put more viewers into what you already have. And
do you not think he's a good wrestler?
He's solid.
Say you're this not a question I was going to ask you, but we're shooting off the cuff here. Say you're a commissioner, you're a chairman. You own a wrestling company. I'm not saying you own WWE, TNA, AEW, anything. You own a wrestling company. You have a free agent sitting in front of you. His name is LA Knight, and he's telling you, this is what I can offer the company. This is my name. This is what I bring. This is the value that I can give your
He's good
promotion.
For a startup company, yes. He's not good for an established company, no.
So he can't go to AEW and automatically dethrone Hangman, for example.
This is my issue. How old's LA Knight?
Now, the way I talk about merch is the same way you talk about age. Who gives a fuck?
You're past your prime at that point.
You can't hold a belt for a couple of years.
It made no sense for John Cena at fucking almost 50 years old to hold that belt.
Never seen 17.
Unless he was going to fucking hold it till the end and actually retire with it. But then they abandoned that idea. Halfway through the year, we're like, we don't want heel Cena.
Well, yeah, that heel, everything about that sucked. That's why I saw when the ranking came out and they were like, oh, that's the greatest heel turn of all time. I'm like, that's not even top 5 in my book. That was a shit heel turn that was booked poor.
I'm just saying. LA Knight's only going to help a young and upcoming company. Because he didn't do much for TNA. He didn't get him a TV deal. They're still just streaming off Twitch.
Whose fault is that, though, when you're giving bullshit?
He was a world champion, so what kind of bullshit were they giving him?
Yeah, but he wants to hold, like, the WWE world title. That's his dream as a kid.
But how many wrestlers have that dream? How many wrestlers dream?
Put it this way, if you don't have that dream in the locker room, then you're fucking up off the rip.
You don't think fucking Jacob Fatu had that dream of holding the world title?
And eventually he will. He's young.
You don't think Roddy Piper had that dream?
That's crazy that he never won it. Now, I will admit that's nuts. Like, if LA Knight never does win the world title, I think he will go down in the same category as a Roddy Piper that never won the belt. Same with Razor. All right, Peter, Rowdy and Razor. I think if LA Knight never wins a world title in WWE, that he will go down in that same category as a Rowdy Piper and Razor Ramon. Do I think he's better than Rowdy Piper? No. Do I think he's better than Razor Ramon? No. But do I think that he's in that tier? Yes, I do. I don't think he's better than those two. But I think that he should be put alongside those individuals. At least on a certain level, yes.
That's fine. I just don't think he's better.
Again, is he better in ring than them? No. Is he better on the mic? No. Is he as much of a draw as them in this era? Yes. And I'll stand on that. 20 toes, 30 toes, 40 toes, 50 toes. Any amount of toes, I will stand on that business.
There's plenty of great wrestlers that have never won titles.
Yes, and we can run through that list all day. I mean, look at Heidenreich. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. I mean, look at this, though. Goldberg held way more world titles than he ever should have. And I love Goldberg.
Jinder Mahal had 2.86 million views when he was a world champion.
I'll hinder Jinder all day.
JBL held a world title that was useless.
No, I disagree. JBL had a great run with that belt.
You disagree all you want.
With that undisputed belt in 2005 and 6. Those pay-per-views were awesome. His feuds with Booker T, Batista, Undertaker.
Kevin Nash was a great world champion.
I like Kevin Nash.
And he was considered one of the worst world champions. Ratings were down in record numbers at the time he was a champion.
And what are we dealing with right now?
The same thing.
And who's the champs?
2 baby faces. And that's the issue, is baby faces.
One, yes. Look, I love Cody Rhodes. I love the thun of a plumber. But at the end, I said that on purpose. But at the end of the day,
the question is CM Punk the right champion?
Yes. Now ask me the other one. Come on, you can't just ask me how one of the world champs.
No, because you said LA Knight should have replaced Jey Uso. He ain't going for Cody's title now. You already put him in the CM Punk.
I think LA Knight should have beat CM Punk, but I'm not mad at CM Punk winning the world title because CM Punk at the end of the day is a massive draw. So you think LA
Knight would have been a better champion than CM Punk? A better transitional champion, because that's all he is. LA Knight's a pretty good transitional champion because he did so much for that Intercontinental Championship.
Well, you got to remember,
what did he do with that Intercontinental Championship?
It was U.S.
Okay, what did he do with the U.S. Championship? I forgot.
He sold a shitload of merch with him, and I bought one of them.
He sold
him
what?
On the corner of the fucking ship holding the fucking
What
belt.
did he do? How did he elevate it, though? What was the great standout match of his holding that belt? Exactly.
I almost said that's not fair because he wasn't given a good shot.
No, it don't matter.
He was giving shit opponents. He isn't booking his own matches.
The Rock had to make fucking the Hurricane look good, and guess what? He did.
He really did.
People make
he
shit
went
happen.
Out of his way for that.
I'm just saying. Facts.
There's so many guys that, like in wrestling, though, like to call back to John Cena's last opponent. Why is it slated to be Gunther? He doesn't need it.
They're having a tournament right now.
But he doesn't need it.
Aren't they having?
They don't know what the fuck to do with Gunther.
No, because he was a dominant looking force, but they don't know what to do with him.
They don't. They really don't. That's why he fought Pat McAfee at a fucking June pay-per-view.
That's because we always have announcers fighting.
Yeah.
Michael Cole had a fucking match at WrestleMania.
That's some Fed shit. And
the coal miners.
With him behind the glass. Power to the people or whatever. No, that was Lauren Knight. It's Johnny Ace. But still, that feud with Jerry Lawler was fucking dog shit, man. I actually can't even believe I'm saying this because I hate the son of a bitch. I agree with Dave Meltzer. That might have been the worst WrestleMania match of all time. And I hate saying the words. I agree with Dave Meltzer. It almost makes me sick to my stomach.
The most recent worst match of WrestleMania would be the one that got Bray killed. Thank you, LA Knight.
That wasn't Mania. That was Rumble. Pitch Black.
Oh, was that a Rumble match?
Yeah, but again, that's not either of their faults.
How is it not?
They don't book the match.
But they're the ones performing.
If you're my boss and you come to me and say, hey, the payoff to your feud is happening at the Royal Rumble.
You're accepting a shit match because you're getting paid to. You're just taking the paycheck at that point. You're not even trying. So that's what it looked like. They were not even trying.
Well, why would you? You just got dealt a fucking shit hand.
You're out there. You're getting paid to do your job. Do your fucking job.
LA Knight even admitted in an interview. In fact, it's the same one that I mentioned earlier.
And now you wonder why he gets shit on. Maybe he should have done his job. Made it good. Made it decent somehow.
But Bray Wyatt also agreed with him. He said that we should have never been in this place in the first place. We never should have been in this match in the first place. This is fucked up. Sponsorship.
Don't sign that contract. Wasn't he in the sponsorship?
Where does he go?
Where
does he go?
Wasn't he in a sponsorship match with Slim Jim not too long ago?
Yeah, holding the sign just got him replaced by Macho Man's AI.
That was before, though. That was after that match. Way after. So it's okay for certain sponsorships and not others. You have a Prime bottle out there with Logan Paul. No one's complaining about that because it was entertaining.
I've come to actually respect and like him as a heel. But then again, though, look at what they just did with him. Punch CM Punk in the face with brass knuckles, and they ain't continuing that at all.
Not yet. They will. They'll come back around.
CM Punk's still feuding with Jey Uso.
It'll
Jesus
come back around.
Christ. And Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who Bronson Reed with a 12-gauge shotgun to his head couldn't cut a good solid promo.
No, that's why they got him.
That's why he is the talking piece. But in conclusion, though, on that topic, so we can get to the questions, I think that LA Knight should be your undisputed WWE champ.
It's the solution to all your attendance problems. We know.
Yep. And I think that CM Punk should be world heavyweight champ. We got to shake this shit up.
He was solution to when he was champion of TNA.
We got to shake it up.
And he was drawing 1,000 people. That was the solution. That got him that TV deal with Twitch that Rob Van Dam lost.
But is that LA Knight's fault, though, that he's been dealt a shit hand? You're saying it's all ego-driven, so apparently it is his fault.
If you're backstage and causing issues, yes. But if you get a shit sandwich...
But look at the issues that he's causing.
You get a shit sandwich, then you get you make something out of it. You try something. There's plenty of people that have gotten dealt shit cards and dealt with it.
Look at Perry Saturn with the mop. But
and it still got over. Chavo Guerrero.
People were buying mops. You know I love to call
Chavo Guerrero with Pepe.
Ooh, Chavo.
With Pepe. People love Pepe.
And what'd they make him? Cruiserweight champ.
Fucking Al Snow with head.
Yes.
Jim Duggan with the 2x4.
Yes.
Shit gimmicks, but got over.
Good point. Well, now we get to have fun. Now we get to answer questions. Questions that I have, questions that you have, questions that I asked ahead of time of the viewers and friend support, of course, Sleepless Familia support, seeing what they got to ask.
What do we got?
So, Koozie, we're going to kick it off with Koozie. What is your all-time favorite, whether it be a promo or whether it be in-ring during a match? What is your all-time favorite botch? And this goes for all viewers, everybody watching.
Oh, the Lucha Legend.
Nia Jax?
Yeah, Hurricane Rana off the top
right. The Hurricane Rana? Favorite botch?
Fuck yeah. Showed her athleticism. Showed she wasn't scared to do something.
I love Nia. I love Lena.
Showed you weren't scared to do anything. That's the most recent botch I could think of.
And now Paramount Last Legend.
Chris Jericho just hates him because he said the word botch. So that's on him.
Yeah, Chris Jericho does not like the word botch.
But, okay. What was yours?
I'm going to go promo and I'm going to go in-ring.
The Taskmaster falling through the wall?
That's close. I really loved when Miz could not remember the Diva Search promo. Because he fought like hell, man. He fought like hell, like I would. But he could not remember that bitch. He looked back up at the Titantron. He looked at his hand. He looked at every reference that he possibly could have. And he was given nothing.
I remember that.
And he ended up literally just fumbling over words. And he got to the point where, and this is what makes it my ultimate promo botch. He literally said, I forgot what to say.
Yeah. And
whenever you say that in the ring, it's like, oh, man.
Just like Suffered Succotash, it's a promo, son.
Suffered Succotash, yeah, it's bad.
It's a promo, son. Get used to cutting them, John Cena.
I said that like Dusty.
Bury and fucking try to bury Roman.
But then again, though, he goes, you got to be the big dog. You got to learn how to cut a promo. And what did he learn how to do? Be the tribal chief.
Okay.
He learned how to cut that promo.
What's another question? Or what's your other fucking botch, in-ring botch? Because you only did the promo. Unless that counted as both because he was standing in a ring.
No, in-ring botch, I got to give it to when Braun Strowman fucked up and accidentally fucking kneed Brock Lesnar in the face. And Brock Lesnar looked right at him and said, we ain't doing that. He gave him that receipt and punched him right in the jaw. And Braun Strowman even said it in an interview. He goes, that's the closest I've ever been to being knocked out in the ring. He goes, he punched me twice, and he goes, I looked at him, and he goes, please stop.
Beat his hands.
Yeah, he goes, please stop.
Okay.
If you got to yell, please stop in the ring, that's I bought. You gave me a receipt, and dude, I'm done.
Okay. And what would be the next one?
So, next question. This is from good brother Doomer, Mr. KRS3. He said, "What is your favorite era to be a wrestling fan in? Meaning golden era, attitude era, ruthless aggression."
It definitely wasn't the new gen. New gen was at the lowest of lows.
Yeah. I mean, I automatically popped in my head. I said attitude era. Because I could say a lot of shit in the attitude era.
I'm old, so I'll go golden.
You're going to go golden era. Okay.
Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Rowdy Piper.
Those promos.
Ted DiBiase.
Eat your vitamins and Wheaties. Stone
Cream
Cold was driving beer trucks to the ring.
Cream of the crop, dude. Macho Man could cut a promo on anything.
Who cuts a better promo, Macho Man or Stone Cold?
Macho Man.
Stone Cold.
Macho Man.
Did Macho Man drive a beer truck to the ring?
He didn't have to. He kept pulling fucking cream packs out of fucking Mean Gene Oakland's shirt. There's a reason why Macho Man's still out there selling fucking Slim Jims, dude. What's Stone Cold selling? Nothing.
I sell him. He's a top man.
He's selling wolf tickets.
See, I don't know, man. I disagree.
What's he selling right now?
He's selling his Instagram page where he says, "You got two solid ass cats."
Macho Man was selling.
Macho and Pancho. What?
Macho Man selling rap albums still. Had one of the greatest record store releases last year. Sold out. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Who was better in ring, Macho Man or Stone Cold?
Macho Man. Go look at his body of work compared to Stone Cold. Stone Cold just brawled.
Stone Cold has one of the best matches of all time. Him versus The Rock, WrestleMania 17. Where he turned heel.
Macho Man versus Ric Flair. For the world title.
No, it's hard to beat that. It's almost unfair. You pull a wild card out the hat.
Fucking Mega Powers
because of how awesome that is. You pull a wild card out the hat.
Mega Powers exploded.
Ooh, and the two-man power trip. Stone Cold's Triple H, though. 2001. Backlash. Against the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, I'm okay on that. I don't want to see a brawler. I want to see actual in-ring work. And I understand that Stone Cold was very limited in work because of Owen Hart. And Owen Hart paid that price for it. He got buried after that.
We're not saying he got punished because of that.
He got buried after that.
Yeah, he did.
He got put with the Nation of Domination. The white dude with the brothers.
And he still got it over.
Because he was the Black Heart.
R.I.P. Owen Hart.
He got everything over. Blue Blazer, over.
Yeah, he died as a Blue Blazer. He went over the fucking
Plus,
top
you had
rope.
some of the greatest tag teams in the golden era. The Rockers, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty.
His match against Bret Hart,
the Hart
too.
Foundation. But yeah,
valid points are being made. Valid points are being made.
You're an attitude era because you're a beer drinker, and that's what you like. The Stone Cold driving a beer truck. That's all you can. That's all you got.
How about him checking into the SmackDown hotel?
That is because Stone Cold was such a great wrestler. He was pretending to chug beers. Pretending. At least Sandman was really chugging them. When you watch him pour that beer in his mouth, how much do you really think it was getting in his mouth?
And we've talked about that before. That's where I'm a little bit like, oh man, you got to chug that shit. You got to slug that shit. No,
because he wanted to be respectful to people he worked with.
I mean, shit. This is what makes it great. We do have great debates.
What's your question?
My question for you and the viewers, I think it's a lot of fun. If you could be the talking piece, the manager, the Paul Heyman, for any wrestler, whether it be current or past given, who would you like to speak for? Who would you be the manager for? And who do you think potentially needs it the most, whether, again, past or present? You'd be the talking piece, which means you do most of the talking, if not all.
Oh, that ain't me. I'm not a talking person.
What are we doing? We talk
but I'm not
for a side hustle living here.
cutting promos. I'm not Paul Heyman level or Johnny Polo.
You could have fooled me because you know how to fucking be a great heel.
No, you just don't like facts, and I get it, man. People are scared of facts.
That sounds like a heel to me. That sounds like a heel to me.
Because now you got to choose.
That sounds like speaking heel to me.
You got to choose someone that can't really talk for themselves.
Exactly.
They're very limited, like a Brock Lesnar, the Braun Breakers.
Turns out he can talk well. So can Braun.
Can they?
Yeah.
Braun's just recycling his uncle's gimmick. Steiner Math, that's the only promos he's cut. So he's just stealing his uncle's gimmick at that point.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's not my pick, but you're not wrong.
That's not my pick either, because I can't think of somebody that I would want to talk for.
I know who I would speak for.
Kane?
Nope. This is going to be a great one.
Undertaker telling him not to take that blood money in Saudi and doing the Brothers of Destruction versus DX.
That was a rough time. I would have told them not to do that. Even Shawn Michaels said I shouldn't have never came out of retirement. But if I could speak for anybody and just be their total mouthpiece, like this is what I do. I walked into the ring and I bullshit and I talk and I get the crowd riled up. The person that I'm going to land on,
all the great ones are.
I'm going to pick.
All the great ones had someone speak for them. So now you're just replacing somebody.
Give me, I'll go current and then I'll go past. I would love to speak for Ludwig, but when he's not doing El Grande, allegedly, I would love to speak for Ludwig.
I choose Gunther.
Because I can say, look, big cheers, big pro shit.
Because I could say he needs a mouthpiece.
Does he?
Yeah, Gunther.
The ring general?
Yeah, he needs someone to hype him up.
I mean, he recites a lot of the same shit over and over again.
He just needs someone to hype him up. That's what Ludwig was doing for him.
And I think that failed because Ludwig needs hyped up. That's why I said that pick. Because he's German. I can say big cheers, big pros and start talking in German all night long. And then people are going to be like, holy fuck.
And then, what was your past?
Now, past is an individual that I think needed talked for that unfortunately didn't receive that. And it came across a little bit where he got canceled. But I would have loved to speak for Muhammad Hassan and been the heel manager. That
so you were replacing
Daivari.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Daivari was a pretty decent mouthpiece.
For sure. But I think I would have done better because it would have been different.
I would have spoke for Heidenreich.
Heidenreich popped in my mind because he couldn't talk with a lick.
No. But he was a good Luther Reigns.
We'll see. Oh, Luther Reigns is good. But Heidenreich would have been good, though, too, because that straitjacket gimmick, I could have worked with that.
I'm just saying, someone like that. If you're going to do Braun Strowman, you need a mouthpiece for a big guy.
Yeah, but not my guy. Not my guy.
Just saying, you need a mouthpiece for someone.
He did need a mouthpiece, but again, not my guy. I would have, okay, let me throw out another one. I would have loved to have spoke for the Spirit Squad. Talking wrestling, brother. Hell yeah, dude. He said, hey, both of you, what y'all talking about right now? We're talking about wrestling, baby. Hit us with some wrestling questions. Let us know what you think. But I would have loved to speak for the Spirit Squad. Because I could have been the heel
12
cheerleader.
of them?
I could have been the heel cheerleader.
Who was that created for?
You had now.
No, who was it created for? Who was supposed to be the breakout star?
Ziggler.
No, that was not created for Ziggler. He just became
Dykstra?
Yep. Kenny
Dykstra. I like Kenny Dykstra.
He was the one that was supposed to make it big.
See, Kenny Dykstra could have been much better if you had me talking for him. At least I would say so. Going down and booking of it. Yep. I mean, we got a little bit of that. We got a little bit of questions. Whatever you want to throw out, yo.
So the SmackDown, what's wrong with that? It's just beginning stale, man. You can guess the booking of it. Every match, you know who the winner is.
Oh, yeah. What do I think of SmackDown's attendance? I mean, Well,
you gotta. I think what you need is Triple H to come out.
Raw's attendance, too.
Triple H needs to come out there and tap into his inner Vince McMahon.
And start working heel?
He don't need to win champions or anything like that. He just needs to go out there and just become the heel. The corporate heel.
I mean, great take, Una Minuto dos Segundos. But yeah, great take. It's just, Will Triple H do that, though? Will he do that?
No.
No. Because ultimately, what will that result in? He's going to want to get that itch to get back into the ring. Which he can't actually physically do.
Why can't he?
The pacemaker. He had a heart attack.
Okay.
To be honest, WWE is in panic.
But they already got their money.
Numbers are high for the money, but the product is so bad. And see, that's kind of what we're talking about, is they need a shift. Every week, it's the same recycled bullshit. I have a yeet sign right back here, and I love Jey Uso, but we can't keep shoving him down people's throats, because if we do, he's just going to result as John Cena and babyface Roman Reigns. It does not work. We need a shift. Every week, it's the same predictable bullshit. The same people cut the same promos, same matches happen.
Let's really look at the problem with attendance. Why SmackDown and Raw attendance is down? It's because they're pricing you out of it.
And that's something that Vince would have never done.
I went to fucking SummerSlam and got really great seats for $120.
And
them same seats
paid a lot of money.
And the same seats I looked at this year for the same area I was at roughly were almost $300 more.
That's on Nick Khan, because Nick Khan just recently doubled down.
That's on TKO.
No, it's on Nick Khan too.
That's on TKO.
No, it's on Nick Khan too, because he just recently came out.
I'll tell you why. Because when I went to the UFC fight, same area, same seats, it cost me about $200 more.
I'm listening.
That's
we're all dialed in.
That's why it's a TKO problem.
You said no matter what you say, Jey Uso isn't main event material. And Raw was ending the same way for weeks he's right. He's right. And again, I love Jey Uso. Main event material. I love main event Jey Uso. But again, he's right. He's not main event material right now.
No.
The ship sailed.
That's why he ain't
that ship has sailed.
That's why he ain't gonna hold that title. Logan Paul will hold that title before Jey Uso.
You're probably right now. Especially with Logan Paul knocking Punk out with the fucking nuts. See, TKO controls the price of all the tickets. That goes to your point. But the booking. But the booking's on Triple H. And that's what I'm saying.
Well,
it's on Nick Khan. It's on Triple H. It's on the booking.
No, because you never blame Vince McMahon for shitty booking.
Yes, I did.
I think it's...
hindered Jinder.
I think it's the writers. Jinder was still doing 2.8 million views.
Well, I saw a lot of the writers were like Joey Mercury, at least backstage producers, were Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, Michael Hayes, the Freebird.
Yeah.
Which Road Dogg also being the writer of SmackDown's awful. Nick Khan controls the business of the company on a higher level, so I think it's all Triple H. Just fire Triple H. I don't know. Okay, now that... Oh, fuck.
Triple H would not have the power if it wasn't for...
That's where I think we might be too tad bit aggressive, is fire Triple H.
No, but he needs to step back.
Yeah, he needs help. Serious help.
He just needs to step back and let his writers do their job.
But how good of a job are those writers doing?
He needs to find the right ones. He needs to find
That's almost a question of its own.
He just needs to find the right writers.
I think Mickie James would be a great writer based on what she's been talking about. Mickie James agrees with me, though. Writers, Road Dogg. That goes back to what I was saying, too. I don't think Road Dogg's a good person to be in charge here.
You're talking about the guy who's considered way better than Bret Hart at wrestling?
Who does that?
In his words?
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. I can't believe I got to put over the hitman here, but yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah. They just need to figure out the writing room.
Yeah.
You got the same people wrestling.
You need Stone Cold to be shoveling out beers to the rest of the writers' table.
You got 120 people on that roster, and they use the same 7 people.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. A lot of people sit in catering, and it's bullshit. There are reports saying his booking all the. Oh yeah, I saw the Chat GPT.
Yeah.
That he switched to Chat GPT.
I'm sorry, but AI is going to take over at some point. So you might as well just rely on their help now. It's only going to get better with time.
No, it's going to continue to make the product worse.
No. AI is getting smarter.
Make it bad.
AI is getting smarter. Every day it gets smarter.
iRobot? What kind of AI is getting better here?
AI is getting smarter every day. It's proven. Technology only moves forward and never moves back.
I agree. I agree with him. Thank you, sir.
Because the more you input, the more
Thank you for being tuned in. Hit that like, subscribe. I appreciate it, man. I'll sub back. But yeah, I think it's absolutely bullshit that they're going to rely on fucking Chat GPT and AI to book the program. When easily me and you and him can come up with something way better right now. Yeah.
And if you go back and watch the Attitude Era, it ain't as great as you think it is.
That's fact. Without AI.
Yeah, but if you go back and look at it, it's not that great.
Vince never would have allowed AI. He would have said no chance in hell. He would have looked right at the iRobot and said, "You're fired."
And yeah, what was he doing?
Shitting on Janelle's head. No, that's Brock. I'm sorry. No, he pissed on her.
No. He was using a fucking mysterious GM behind a keyboard. He was using technology too.
Yeah, maybe.
He would have used AI at some point, I think.
I disagree. Vince wanted to make everything feel larger than life. No,
but Vince also concentrated more on the
celebrities. Fact. And that's fact. Vince did focus on that.
And Vince can focus more on the celebrities.
Look at that kayfabe. It's ruined. Oh, yeah, kayfabe's been done.
Some people
and I feel sorry for it, but yeah, kayfabe's been ruined.
Some people still hold on to kayfabe. But you're going to blame kayfabe. You're going to blame people like Chris Van Fleet for ruining kayfabe with them stupid interviews. Behind the scenes. That ruins fucking kayfabe because people don't stay in character. Look at one of Chris Van Vliet's least favorite moments was with MJF, who kept kayfabe alive the whole time. Who was ordered touched. Hold on, I'm ordering.
And Chris Van Fleet ended up complaining because he goes, "I've never had anybody order room service during an interview." And it's like, but like you said, I'm in character, man. I'm protecting this shit. It's kayfabe.
Because if you
some people like kayfabe still being alive.
You go out there and you go meet MJF. He's doing kayfabe the whole fucking time. If he thinks the camera's on, he's gonna do kayfabe.
You guys are fucking nerds. Love it. Love it. I love when people keep kayfabe alive. Fuck that bullshit where the Wyatt Six ruined themselves on Impact.
Because
when they not funny? Impact, not TNA, but when they ruined themselves up front, when they got spotted at fucking
Rey Mysterio's feuding with the LWO.
Oh,
back in WCW Monday Nitro era. Guess what I seen in Applebee's? Them being buddies.
See, that's why we love Scotty Two-Stone. He's got
it's
that
the
insight.
internet that ruined kayfabe. The all access.
I mean, just don't show that Cody got blood covered after Cena's turn and video calling Travis, who beat his ass. That's a good point. It's a good point. Very good point. That should never happen. We should never have knowledge of that.
See, that's the internet, though. The internet ruined kayfabe.
YouTube ruined kayfabe.
Phones ruined kayfabe. Because you could take a picture or photo or anything of somebody. Just kill it.
And I know you hate me quoting him, but...
Should I really say who ruined kayfabe?
Who ruined kayfabe? That's a question of its own.
Fuck.
The curtain call?
No, the Iron... Or shit. Was it the Iron Sheik?
Well, the curtain call helped ruin kayfabe.
That was part of it, but there was someone in the 80s that got pulled over and they were feuding against each other. I like heel Cody better, and I wish they would go that route, but instead they made...
What do I think of Cody?
They made Randy Orton heel instead of Cody heel. Cody should dye their hair black and just tap into his inner demons. Simple as that. Because heel champions are better than babyface champions.
That's a fact. That's a big Betty. What do I think of Cody? I like Cody. My wife is a huge fan of Cody. Diehard Cody fan. I like Cody Rhodes. I do. I like him. Son of a plumber. But at the same time, I think we should take the belt off. He doesn't need it. It goes back to your point earlier in the episode. He does not need that. It's not something that's required for Cody Rhodes to be as over as he is. I think it would help boost LA Knight. For example, I'm just throwing a name out there. We don't have to go down that tunnel. We don't have to go down that tunnel. But for the sake of the conversation, there's the name right there that I would put over Cody. I like Cody, but the what do you want to talk about and all that shit, we need to switch that up a little bit. I don't know if Cody's the golden goose. I'm just fed up with Drew.
Yeah, exactly. Drew could be a better champion.
Oh, we got a Drew fan. Okay, we got a Drew fan. All right.
He should have fucking took the belt. He should take the belt off CM Punk.
I'll be honest. If Drew would have just won at Saturday Night's main event, I'm happy with it.
I would have rather seen Drew.
It would have switched it up. I would have seen Drew
take the belt off CM Punk. They had way better matches.
No. See, that's where we differ.
CM Punk's a
That's where we potato, tomato.
Yeah, because you're such a CM Punk guy. I understand it. You hate Cody Rhodes, but you like CM Punk. And I don't understand why you guys like people in their fucking 40s holding belts. In their high 40s.
Well, then who else in the Fed holds it right now? Who else in the E holds it right now? Drew. I'm not mad. I'm not mad if Drew beats Cody.
Over CM Punk.
I'm not mad. No, see, I'm not mad.
I don't want to see 48-year-old CM Punk burying young talent because he's no better than John Cena.
So why does Cody Rhodes get to bury young talent?
Cody ain't in his 40s like that, in his high 40s.
What's he's early 40s?
Yeah.
Who's a better wrestler in the ring, CM Punk or Cody Rhodes?
Cody. I watched CM Punk fight in real life, and you can't tell me he's the best in the world.
You're going to look at me straight in the eyes and tell me that you think that Cody Rhodes is a better
storyteller in the ring.
In the fucking ring.
Better storyteller in the ring, yes. You know the difference?
You're just saying that to draw a viewer.
I just watched CM Punk get his ass whooped twice in UFC, and he still claims to be the best in the world.
Wow, he's agreeing with you.
Because he understands. CM Punk's the same person that if he don't get his way, he cries and goes home. Let me guess, that great neck breaker. How the fuck does
Cody do? Hey, wait. This goes back to your point. Cody was given Stardust. What did he do?
And he made it
Dashing
work.
Cody Rhodes. Okay, he made it work, but what did he do?
He
took the high road.
He took
the fucking high road.
He got let go, and he's like, look, go out on your own. What did he do? He built a better star.
Punk is overrated. Oh, I'm getting teamed up on.
No, listen. Cody Rhodes went out there and built the legacy outside WWE. What's CM Punk do outside WWE?
Draw viewers to AEW.
And then shit on him. Minute something didn't go his way, he shit on him. What did he do in that press conference? No one even mentioned Colt Cabana, the Young Bucks, Hangman, or anything. Just went straight off on them for no reason.
I think CM Punk's better, and guess what? You can cry me a river. Punk got his ass whooped. Oh, man.
But he's the best in the world. He's the best in the world. You
gotta
let that go. And then the guy that created his finishing move couldn't even use it in WWE because CM Punk used that move. Because CM Punk, and CM Punk didn't create that move.
GTS?
Yeah.
No. Nor did he create the Anaconda Vice. But, all right, do you think do you think Cody Rhodes would have done much better in the UFC?
Cody Rhodes knew his lane, though. CM Punk doesn't know his lane.
I know, I asked a dumb question. I heard it out loud as I said it. That was a dumb question.
That's the difference, though. Punk is overrated. He might have been better in his 30s than Cody was. But Cody actually went out there and built himself into a star.
Well, Ring of Honor CM Punk is the best CM Punk of all time in my book. Cody Rhodes is a great storyteller. I mean,
as much as I don't like Cody Rhodes, I agree with that.
His storytelling is great.
That's the only thing Punk is better is going off script on the mic.
Wow, he is firing off great points here. He is firing off great points
smart.
Here. Yeah, we got a smart mark here.
I shouldn't say guy. I should say this person's smart.
Oh, very smart individual here tuned in. And by the way, thank you for being tuned in and showing love and liking the video. We appreciate it. Thank you. You're, as far as we're concerned, you're sitting right here in the middle seat with us, chatting and debating. We love you, dude. Drew's controversy.
Draws.
Oh, draws. Okay, sorry. I thought I saw Drew.
That's what CM Punk does. But the minute he don't get his way, he's going to bitch and moan. He dropped the pipe bomb when he didn't get his way and left WWE.
And that was good. Chris Masters even said when you got to the back, he goes, how much of that was unscripted? And Punk goes, all of it.
But I'm just saying, Punk didn't get his way, bitched and moaned and left. Didn't wrestle for years. The Young Bucks talked him into coming back, and what's the thank you to the Young Bucks?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
You guys can go fuck yourself. You guys can't run a fucking Target. That was just thank you for getting him back into the wrestling game. Young Bucks don't bring him back into AEW. He might not go back to WWE, and the world might be a better place for it.
The butterfly effect of that is crazy to think of.
So now I don't like
the butterfly effect is that it is crazy to think of, for real. 100% crazy to think of.
Young Bucks ruined wrestling.
The butterfly effect of Punk staying in AEW is insane. The butterfly effect of him being successful in UFC is insane.
Someone didn't take his advice. He got butthurt. You know how many wrestlers don't take advice from other wrestlers? According to Undertaker, people shouldn't have fun backstage. They should be serious all the time.
You know I love Taker, but he's became a little bit more lenient on that. He's became a little bit more lenient on that for sure. You got here. The greatest butterfly thing in WWE will always be Brock winning at Day 1, 2002. Ooh. When he won the belt in that fatal 4-way match and pinned Big E. Greatest butterfly effect. Ooh. All right. Well, how about we kick off the live Q&A? So, thank you.
We already did all that, the live Q&A.
We're continuing on. Because Roman was supposed to lose that day, but he had COVID, and that reign would have never. Okay, great one. All right, let's do live Q&A. So I already asked my question. I believe you still have a question left. He's got questions left. Let's go. The greatest butterfly effect in WWE, he said, will always be Brock winning in 2022. Then, of course, you have the Roman COVID situation, which altered everything, which created that butterfly effect moment.
The greatest butterfly effect is fucking Chris Benoit murdering his family. That set off a whole line of events. Eddie Guerrero don't tap into depression. He might not take as many pills. He might still be alive.
Well, Eddie Guerrero death was first.
Or whatever. Chris Benoit don't go mentally insane.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero death was first. My greatest butterfly effect is I got to go curtain call. That curtain call never happens. Austin 316 never happens. Stone Cold never cuts the promo. He never turns into Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin 316 never happens if that curtain call doesn't happen.
Shawn Michaels screwing, or Vince McMahon screwing Bret Hart.
You mean Bret screwed Vince.
Bret Hart gets a
Bret screwed Bret.
Bret Hart still be working for WWE until 2027.
Well, that's if Bret doesn't screw Bret.
Because he was going to sign a 20-year contract.
Turn the belt over to Shawn.
Drop the next night. What's the difference?
Big difference.
No.
Do it when most people are watching. Turn over the belt on pay-per-view night.
No.
Count the lights, Bret.
No.
Sorry, Hitman.
You're wrong.
I'm okay with being wrong. I'll defend my takes to Kingdom Come. You said, damn, I can't imagine WWE without the Stone Cold gimmick. Boom.
Yeah.
Like, look at the pop he gets. Yep, exactly. Thank you.
All entrance stuff.
No.
Look at the pop.
In ring, too. The ringmaster. He's literally was the ringmaster.
And then what happened? He couldn't do all that shit because he got seriously hurt.
And whose fault was that? Bret's fucking brother.
Owen Hart. Because they didn't communicate with each other what they were going to do. But could that be because the Undertaker didn't want to do the Tombstone Pile Driver? So Owen had to do the sit-out Pile Driver. But if you go back and watch all Owen Hart's matches, he's always done the sit-out Pile Driver. So is that Stone Cold's fault for not studying his opponent and learning his moves?
I think it was an accident.
Exactly.
I think it was
on both of them. I blame both of them.
I don't blame anybody. I think that's what we call an accident.
I blame both. If Stone Cold will blame Owen, and I think they're both at fault because if you look at all,
it was a half-packaged pile driver. An accident was bound to happen.
If you look at Owen's thing,
the thing is with Stone Cold was he was unfiltered to everyone, to the same thing to their So it was really,
Yeah,
yeah, 100%. I mean,
but then when he
everybody
started
wants
that-
to tell their boss to fuck off and flip them birds and
But
give them a
then he
stunner and
became
chug a beer.
partners. Then he became partners with Vince.
But that's what made the heel turn to WrestleMania 17. Granted, I liked it, but nobody else really did. But again, to me, though, is Austin ever a heel? There's sometimes you got to remember that about certain wrestlers. Is there ever actually a true heel in these days sometimes? Because even though he was acting as if he was a bad guy, I'm still a fucking fan.
Because that's what it is. Stone Cold was really good as the ringmaster. Great wrestler before he got hurt. After that, his character was just punches, stunner, punches, stunner. But then he was all entrance and good promo skills.
Some wrestlers will turn heel and will still get a pop. Exactly. I mean, look at Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. Which, by the way, I want to preface this. The greatest Mysterio of all time is Dirty Dom.
Oh, he's Guerrero first.
Oh, well, I mean, Eddie's his actual father. I mean, Rey Mysterio is a deadbeat piece of shit. Rey Mysterio is a deadbeat dad.
But yeah, I just...
Piece of shit human being.
Heels are way better, more entertaining.
Just kidding.
Because it's never... Because I think...
Dirty Dom. Future WWE. I agree.
Absolutely.
The greatest Mysterio of all time. 100%.
I'd say because he's young enough. Logan Paul is going to be one of them generational...
And Ray is not even his real dad.
Logan Paul is going to be one of them generational talents, I think. Because he's so easily hated.
I'm upset with how much I like Logan Paul as a heel. I'm upset about it.
He's relatable. Braun Breaker.
My wife hates the Paul brothers.
You got to start looking at people under 30 now. That's going to carry your company. That's why you got Dirty Dom.
One of them.
Dirty Dom holding belts.
Dom's definitely one of them. Dom and Braun Breaker. These are the ones who are... Oh, I love Braun Breaker. I do love Braun Breaker. That dude runs the ropes.
Because people like Drew and Seth Rollins and even Sheamus when he actually gets TV
banger after banger after banger after banger.
They're your present. They're your present right now. That's who you focus on. You give these other mid-card titles to the fucking younger generation, the U.S. champion, the Intercontinental champion. See where you can get out of them. You judge a good way about how they carry themselves. Like Dirty Dom is doing a good job with his belt.
100%.
He's making it look credible.
It makes him look... making him look like Penta tapped out. Logan Paul is hated, but man, he's better than Jay, and I can bet on that.
Absolutely. He's more athletic than Jay.
Ooh, he got a great take going.
He's more athletic than Jay. So, yes, in-ring work, way better. On mic work, way better. He's so easily hated because he's just a piece of shit.
I want a devil's advocate, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Right now, I'm more interested in what Logan Paul is doing than Jey Uso. And that's with a yeet sign right there. So, it's not easy for me to admit that you guys are right on that. He's like, guys, see, here's the thing. Name all the top main eventers in the WWE. Of all of them are in their 40s. Come on. Yo, that goes with your point. That goes with your point.
But hey, let's put that belt on LA Knight, who's 42. I wouldn't put a belt on myself. I'm 42. You put it on someone in their 30s. Maybe early 40s.
Or who you put the belt on?
Huh?
Who you put the belt on? Dirty? Dirty Dom?
No, not yet.
Breaker?
No, Logan Paul.
You put the belt on Logan.
I'd have him beat CM Punk.
Really?
He's easily hated.
He wins dirty, though, right?
Absolutely.
He'll win?
Yeah.
Brass knuckles?
I don't know about that. But
well, that's his thing. That's his.
I understand his
thing. It's William Regal.
But you don't need to.
Logan Paul's essentially doing an exaggerated version of like 0201.
You don't need the fucking brass knuckles. Drew McIntyre would have been a better choice than CM Punk.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't know how.
Not over Punk, but if he would have beat Cody, I'm with that.
CM Punk.
We need to get the belt off Cody, dude. It isn't doing anything. It's not doing anything.
CM Punk ain't doing nothing, obviously.
Doing more than Cody.
I can't tell. Both attendants for both Raw and SmackDown are in the shitter. The ratings are in the shitter. But how much is that to blame because of TV deals? Now I got to get Netflix to watch the shit. I got to get Peacock to watch Sunday Night Main Event. I got to get a Fox to watch fucking SmackDown. Oh, to watch a pay-per-view, I got to order ESPN Plus and then buy the pay-per-view on top of it.
Yeah.
But luckily, I know all this shit where I can get all that shit for free. Because screw
We're
them.
smart. We're smart marks.
I ain't paid a wrestling pay-per-view in fucking 7 years.
We're smart
marks.
marketing.
Start doing it now. I even watch indie shows. I'd rather spend $10 and watch some indie shows. $10 a month, and I can get a shitload of indie programming.
No holds barred, baby.
Like GCW, $10 a month. You get four programs.
I mean, shit. As somebody who went to the fucking, I'm gonna misquote it for sure, but IWCB,
ICW, NHB.
I overthought it.
Horse
That show that we went to, though, man, I hope to go to more of those indie shows because at the end of the day, that shit is. They don't focus on the storyline or anything like that. You just watch great wrestling.
You watch violence on top of
And
violence.
violence on top of violence, and it's great
But
wrestling.
you also find people in their 20s that might actually make it because I've seen Nick Wayne on the indie circuit.
Roman, Punk, Drew, Cody, Cena, Brock, all of them are the ones who see the guys who will main event. All are in their 40s and are also uncles now. Great point as well. Thank you for all the feedback tonight, man. Like I said, it feels like you're sitting right here with us. I love it, dude.
Jacob
fucking love it, dude.
Jacob 5-2 is going to be a feature one.
Yeah, I mean. But, I mean, as he should be. Braun Breaker is going to be future too.
Zilla will be the next up-and-comer.
No. Oh, Zilla, yes. Zilla, yes. I thought you were talking about the fuck-ass Tongas. The
He's going to pay $30 to wrestle Palooza. Okay, that was just sounding good.
That's good, actually. WrestlePalooza. That's how they felt when they saw the ratings and the ticket sales.
Well, Jesus Christ, how expensive were tickets?
Dude.
Exactly.
Me and wifey were talking about going to Raw February 9th in our hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. And to even sit up in the boonies, to even sit up on the fucking skyline is like fucking, what, $230, $240? You're going to need to drop those tickets a lot. Because fuck that. Zilla 5-2 can be great, but Triple H wasted the Bloodline story. It would have gotten so great. Now you're talking about the guy that acknowledges the OTC. I don't think the Bloodline was finished when Triple H finished with Roman Reigns. Because Roman Reigns, to me, I mean, that's my tribal chief.
Roman's done.
No.
Yeah. He's like Brock Lesnar. I don't like part-timers.
Roman was much better in the ring than Brock.
I don't like part-timers.
Besides WrestleMania 19.
When's the last time you seen Roman wrestle on Raw?
Oh, God. So long.
When's the last time you seen Roman wrestle on SmackDown?
Long time.
Exactly. Fuck your part-timers. Get them the fuck out of here.
But see, sometimes you need your part-timers. You need your Goldbergs.
Here goes an interesting fact for you. Chris Benoit has had a more recent match on Raw than Brock Lesnar.
Fuck. That makes sense, though, because that's when Brock hit that random suplex. There are so many people in their bloodline. So it could have been endless, but they made... Yeah, I agree. Solo's a joke. Tama Tonga. Yeah, I love this dude. I love this dude. Like I said, he's sitting right here next with me.
Some of the people are already jokes.
Yeah, well, that's what he's saying.
No, Triple H didn't need to do that. They were fine on their own, making shit out of themselves.
Well, Solo, he turned into a joke. But Tama and Tonga,
that's because he kept
yeah. It's like, pins. Jesus Christ, what does he have, epilepsy?
Because they kept eating fucking pins.
Not an ableist. Once again, I'm not trying to get kids.
That's the problem with that. They kept making them eat pins.
Man, it's unfortunate. Unfortunate whole way through. Jacob 5-2. Oh, I mean.
Jacob's going to be the best one out of that whole. Him and Zilla. If Zilla ever gets that far.
Heels of Eyes. Signed West Side Guns label. Fourth Rope. Love Fourth Rope. Fourth Rope. West Side Guns.
Rope.
Fourth Rope.
Yeah.
Stop me when I'm telling a lie.
Booker T's promotion, Reality of Wrestling.
Well, yeah, the Zilla and the Heels of Eyes was.
He's there too in Booker T's.
Yeah, I mean, Solo's at least entertaining now. I mean, out of the MFTs.
He's talking about fucking Jacob going Solo.
Oh, well, like I said, yeah, I know what I mean.
Jacob
and I know what I don't know means. I'm a huge Jacob guy. But with that being said, gotta ask the boy here. Thank you for being tuned in, and thank you, Scotty Two-Stone. We've been having a blessed, wonderful time tonight. We've been knocking this shit out of the park. It feels so fucking great to be back. We haven't been doing bumps and bruises in a couple of weeks now, unfortunately, because of my YouTube page, but we got it back going. I'm so glad to be back going, and it feels great. Hit us with one more question, Valor. Looking really forward to it. Hit us with a question. We'll answer anything you got. We'll answer anything. Anything that comes to your mind, we're going to answer your question. We're going to give outros and close up out of here. But then guess what? Bumps and Bruises. We're back every single week. No hesitation. Pull up a chair.
Dude, I got to work every other week.
Hey, if I got to hold down the fort for us, all you got to do is send me in some questions and send me in your takes. We're going to hold this shit down, brother. I'm just so happy to be back. Hit us with your question, though, and then we're going to close up out of here, and then we're going to smoke some weed. We're going to drink some brews, play some GMO. What? Have fun. What? You know how it goes. What's your opinion on the final fraud? When do you stream, by the way? Like schedule. All right. Well, moving forward, now that we're back, every Bumps and Bruises will every week be about the same time. Roughly the same time, give or take about maybe an hour or two, especially given the daylight savings. I'm just kidding. But give or take a couple hours, going to be about the same time. We do pull up a chair during Saturday afternoon, give or take a couple hours, midday. Then you got Sleepless Radio, which we do a music battle. Then you got my music. Then you got everything coming out as far as Sell Me This Pen EP. You got new merch available now. If you want to lock in, we got a couple different designs going as well. But when do you stream like usual? Like I said, we throw that out there. You can count on us every single week, Lord willing. As long as there's breath in my body and me and Scotty Two-Stone, we're going to get this going. Final fraud. That would be The Rock. Are we asking me about The Rock, or are we asking me about John Cena's last opponent? Because if you're talking about the final fraud, let me first tell you, Mama Rhodes. I'm a Rock guy. I love The Rock, even though I love Stone Cold.
Take a fuck off.
Rock.
Fuck The Rock.
I love The Rock.
Yeah.
In fact, let me show you this. Every single day, I go to my day job. I have a day job. Believe it or not, I don't make money off of this quite yet. But every single week, I go to my day job, and I show up every day with this sucker. That's my boy. I love Stone Cold. Stone Cold's always my all-time favorite. Undertaker number 2. Shawn Michaels number 3. That never changes. But
you like politics.
I love the final boss. Mama Rhodes! Now, fuck that. No, I love The Rock.
The Rock's overrated. He might be.
He said, "Oh, Rock. Oh, that's sick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it."
The Rock is trying to book himself where he don't need to be. He sucks at making movies. He just needs to go away.
See, I love the... And I'm going to call this right now.
Let's just say, everything The Rock's done in the past 2 years has been nothing but lies and bullshit and ain't worth nothing.
See, you like to ride other wrestlers like a pony, but that's where it comes down to he's going to stick it right up your ass and call you a jabroni.
That's fine. Call his best friend Travis Scott to do his wrestling match. Why don't you take Cody's spot at WrestleMania? Because that's what people want to see. It's The Rock versus Roman. Because fuck you, Cody. Get the fuck out of here, Rock. Go back to making shit movies.
He makes shit movies?
Black Adam, The Smashing Machine.
Great superhero movie.
Yeah.
Smashing Machine, great movie about Mark Kerr.
Flops.
Can't wait to watch it.
Considered box office flops.
Yeah, and guess what? That's called, in my book, instead of box office flops, it's called Gets My Cock Rock Hard.
Watching The Rock does. That's
no. See, that's how you twist that shit. That's good content because he just twisted that shit 6 ways to a Sunday.
Rock's dick. Gotcha.
Look, do I twerk for the final boss? No. Would I entertain it? Maybe.
But I'm just saying, The Rock back in the day was fine because he was actually trying to put people over.
That's the thing. Why is he called a fraud? He did all the heel turn and disappointed. Oh, now he agrees with you.
He's not a good actor.
Have you ever seen Walking Tall reboot?
Have you ever seen the original?
Yes. Have you ever seen San Andreas? He saved his family. He saved that baddie mill.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen
Rampage?
Great movie. He fought that ape, dude, with his bare hands. The Rock fought an ape with his bare hands.
The final boss is not a good gimmick.
Exactly. He's the final boss.
The final boss.
Mama Rhodes.
With Travis
Mama
Scott.
Rhodes.
With Travis
Fuck
Scott.
that.
With Travis Scott.
No, not including Travis Scott.
That's part of the final boss. Him turning John Cena heel for no reason. Maybe he's writing for WWE and that's why it's in the shitter.
No. Dude, he's starting the game plan.
He tried to steal Cody Rhodes' spot when people.
He was a father of a kid he didn't even know he had, and he was a star football player.
Star football player that never even started the game?
Well, no, come on. That's the final boss. He's got to be the final starter.
You're talking about, you brought up his football career. He played in the University of Miami. You know who else played there at the same time?
Ricky Williams.
Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp's played defense with the Rock. He never touched the field.
We smoked weed live on air. We got to shout out Ricky Williams, right?
Ricky Williams did not play for
the
Miami.
Final boss is the final boss for a reason.
Yeah, what's he the final boss of? Nothing.
WWE.
The final boss of what? What's he done for the WWE in the past 5 years?
He's the final boss.
You just said that. That's just words to me.
He's the final boss.
That's just words.
He says cool things. He does cool things. He layeth the smack down on all your fucking candy peanut butter M&M candy asses.
Stone Cold did cool things last year at WrestleMania. That was way cooler than fucking The Rock did.
I mean, don't get me wrong there. That's Austin 316, brother. That's Austin 316, brother. But let me hold you on there, dude.
I'm just saying.
You can't tell me The Rock ain't the final boss, brother. He be dunking nuts on foreheads, planting his nuts right in between your eyes and nose, dude.
What's the last thing he's done relevant in WWE?
He dunked his nuts on Mama Rhodes' forehead.
One thing he's done relevant.
He teabagged Mama Rhodes.
Did he?
I think so. I don't know if there's footage, but he did it. The gesture he made on Bad Blood. Exactly.
He made a gesture. That's it. That's his only fucking claim to final bosses. He made a gesture.
That's the final boss.
You know who else?
Do you play video games? Do you play video games? That's a final boss move.
Yeah, when I play a video game, guess what happens when I first the final boss?
They go like that. They go.
The final boss does something. What's this final boss done?
He doesn't need to, dude. He's making great movies like The Smashing Machine. He's making great movies like Black Adam. He's making great movies, one after another, after another, after another. You can quote your sister, brother, and grandmother. That's the final boss. He can dunk his nuts on anybody's throat.
If you went up and played a video game or a movie and they had a final boss and you didn't do shit with the final boss, is he really a final boss?
This guy knows ball. He knows ball. He's dribbling gold right now.
He's fucking a gesture. You know how many people make a gesture out there? It doesn't mean they're a final boss.
Oh, look at John Cena with the "you can't see me."
Oh, he's a final boss.
You can't see me. Guess what? I can totally see you. You're a bitch-ass bum from Boston that on your best day you could outdo the fucking final boss.
Roman does this. Doesn't mean he's a final boss.
Hold on. You want to acknowledge our tribal chief?
He's more relevant than The Rock.
That's our tribal chief.
He's been more relevant than Rock. That'd make him more of a final boss than The Rock.
Well, he's the tribal chief. The Rock is the final boss. That's two different
boss.
characters, brother. That's two different gimmicks,
You
dude.
can get mad all you
That's
want.
two different gimmicks,
the final
dude.
boss can fuck right off
That's
out
two
of here.
different gimmicks, brother.
You can sit there and say he's done a gesture. He ain't done shit.
That's teach their own.
Ain't done shit.
But he says he ain't done shit, and I think he's done all the shit. But with that being said, though, man, thank you for being locked in, subscribing, man. Like I said, it was like you were here with us all the time. I couldn't say that enough. Means the world to us. Stay locked in, stay subscribed. He said, man, I got to go. I love you too, man. We love you, dog. Thank you for asking us great questions. We were firing on all cylinders all night. With that being said, I got to list off a quick 5 things for everybody watching live and watching afterwards. And thank you once again. We're going to keep the love high and the hate low. We're going to wake up with a smile on. We're going to look in the mirror, remind ourselves of 3 things we're grateful for. We're going to look in the mirror and say, we love you. And with that being said, we got new merch available now. Stay locked in. Stay all aboard the art. You can always meet me on the moon tomorrow, a.k.a. today, depending on what time zone you're in. We got Pull Up a Chair, episode 114, returning as well. And we got Sleepless Radio, episode 273, Godsmack versus Falling in Reverse. Looking really forward to it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you for being tuned in, locked in. We're going to go smoke some blunts and continue to chat and bullshit. But most importante, make sure to say it. You love yourself when you wake up in the morning. I can never stress that enough. I got to say it twice, and I'll never say it thrice. With that being said, I love y'all, and you can put it on my life. Keep love high and hate low. Peace, and thank you to the good brother Scotty Two-Stone for being tuned in, locked in with me. About to bounce up out of here, smoke some blunts, join and bump some jams. With that being said, take it easy. Bumping gems, and y'all my friends. Love y'all. Peace.
Just so you know, the final boss's last